Hello and welcome back to Floodland. In our last episode we took a first look at this game, jumping in, taking a look at how the game works, what the early mechanics of the game are. We have a lot more to do, of course, including we need to gather some more stuff because we are a little low on plastic or rubbish. That's what it's called, rubbish. Ooh, there we go. That's a nice sweet spot there. Can we get a couple of this over here? Possibly. We are building another stockpile over here, which will help us gather some more materials as time goes on here. But for now, this is what we have, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, that one, I guess, and that'll be... Oh, I have one more. Okay, do that one. Then we'll call it good. Storage has too many tasks. That's fine. I mean, they have to go way out here, which is part of the problem. Let's see. Provide a place for people to study. We were building that, yes, but we're short on rubbish again. There's kind of an interesting point in the game, I guess, where you have a point where you have too much rubbish, and then you have a point where you don't have enough. If we destroy these buildings... Oh, we need a hacksaw first. That can be adapted. That might be good. Hacksaw. Okay. So I have to look for that. We also... the game kind of made me think like I wanted to go into... I don't remember which category it was in here. There's hacksaw. It's going to cost 10 research tokens, though. But there was a thing, sorting hut. It's 2 tokens, and it'll collect rubbish from large deposits. So we might want to do that. I thought the game might tell me to do that, but maybe it doesn't. Let's build one of those. Because we have like these 3 big deposits down here, these 3 big deposits down here. So we can do that and gather those items. Well, that tweaked the land slightly. And we can gather those like that. Let's see, we have 3 idle people, 5 homeless people. We need to build a couple more tents. We need rubbish for the tents, though, I think. Yeah, so we need to wait a minute for that. We'll get those in a bit. Now that we're gathering rubbish, we can have people go out and do the building here. There they go. What did I build over here? Tent. Oh, I do have at least 1 tent staged out. Okay. And then another one. So, yep. People went and worked at the study automatically. The basic operation mode of the study is to analyze old world relics to gain research, which can be used to advance technology development. Relics can be found in various ruins in the area. So we have a couple of workers assigned here. We have a couple of relics. Looks like we need one of them to make 10 research tokens. So there goes one of the relics right now with one of the workers, and they are analyzing it, studying it right now. I don't know if that means they're going to turn all 3. And it got to be nighttime. We built the sorting hut. We only staffed it with 1 person, though. We're going to need to find some more people. And what we'll end up having to do is pull some people out of here to get them to go to work in the other sorting hut. No, storage area. Bricks in the edifice of knowledge. We've now got ourselves a facility where some people can call themselves scientists. Well, that's maybe a bit of an exaggeration. Apprentices of science is probably more appropriate. But they are doing science, working to help all of us with improvements in construction and engineering and, well, everything. 5 research points. Now that we've got the beginnings of a real settlement, we need to keep in mind what our end goal is. If we actually find the Rebirth power plant, we'll have to run the Rebirth power plant. We need to start training people in specialized skills. We'll need people who can work, think, lead, and follow. We've been fighting with sticks for decades. We need to put that behind us. We need to become civilized once again and focus on training people in ways that would be useful for maintaining a permanent settlement or working with technology. You'll also want to start forging connections between the clans. You're in charge, but the people have their own opinions. They'll make their desires known and, sadly, no one is going to love everything you do. Most of them probably won't even like most of what you do. You'll have to find a way to keep everyone together and focused on the goal. Still, we're well on our way. So, set up a specialized work post for people with the fortitude specialization. Set up a learning environment for people to develop their specializations. Increase fortitude among people. Fill one of the specialized work posts. Good. I think I know what she's getting at. It starts to make sense. Alright, so we're going to pull a couple of people out of this at least. Like 3. I'm going to put one of them down here. We're still working on this tent here, which needs a little bit more rubbish. Which means we might actually just need to gather some more. Oh, wow, look at that. That's a big bunch of mess over here. Like that, maybe. I know I missed some, and some of that's out of range. But it is what it is. There's some right there. Some that spawned here, but we're also collecting it from these things. So that'll be good, too. 62.5 per day, I think is what it said. Yeah, 62.5 a day. So that'll help greatly. I hope. Although the days go by fast. And yeah, some of these are too far away. We can't get to them yet. We need this to get finished. And for that, we need more rubbish. Storage is overstocked with garbage food. We can't upgrade for a while. Buildings have a certain number of work posts that can be manned. The more workers, the more efficient the production. Yeah. I know. I took them out. Introduction to storage. Storage range determines the area in which its workers can perform their tasks. If you want them to operate farther, build additional storages. Here you can inspect the list of tasks of storage workers and manage their priorities. Oh, task list, duh. So here's the task list. They're doing a bit of work here. And we'll just have to kind of deal with it. For now. Yep, running out of space for risky food, we know. Unpause. Tech tree wants something else. Oh, we can research rubble now. Okay, let's do that. Oops, and I don't think I wanted to right click. We have stuff in every category. We can do a logging hut. Got all these. We can go into these, but I don't think we want to do that just yet. Hacksaw would be nice to do, I think. And then we can move up to a shack. If we had 5 coins or 5 research tokens. Ooh, electrified mode. It's locked, but still. A medical tent. I'm assuming we'll have to do that at some point, too. Back in here, the logging hut might be good. The academy allows people gather here to study textbooks in order to raise their respective clans' experience to develop specializations. So the way this seems to work is you have the main technologies, which are like the box with the pointed ends. Then you have these sort of side or ancillary technologies that seem to be like the specializations, things like we saw earlier with the hacksaw, like just kind of enhancing abilities as opposed to a whole new technology, a whole new building, that kind of thing. Alright, so I think they're finally building this. You can kind of see the path they're taking to get there, I guess. Yeah. Just kind of interesting because they're going across the water to get there. What's this? Oh, that's the fishing boat. They're swimming to get there, or at least, you know, walking through the water to get there instead of going around. And that's done now. It put 2 people there automatically because that's the idle people I had. But I want them to start searching for people in here. And then do this interesting place, presumably after that. Because we need more people. Obviously, we need more people. Storage has worker. Yeah, we know that. People in water still live too far from the workplace. That's the thing I was talking about. So we really should have like another tent. Even down here someplace if we can get it in here. The problem is I want to be able to have enough room to put in one of those... Ooh, what? Survivors found. There are people hiding in these ruins. They are willing to join us, but they don't want to breed ill will by forcing any one of us to share their water rations. So we need to have a sufficient supply of drinking water. We have enough water for everyone. We have 145. That'll give us 25 more. This gives us new people and a bunch of resources as well, including one of those old world relics. Yeah, 10 people. That's good. So then I can assign White Dove. We found something. It was a cage. It was in a cage, barely alive, but alive. It's beautiful. I haven't seen something like this in years. I think it's a girl, but it's a bird, and you know, birds. It's a dove, a real dove. White as the snow used to be before, you know. It's glorious. I know it's not going to help us. I mean, one of the explorers wanted to eat it and cook it. We can't do that. We should take it as a mascot, a pet, something. I don't know. It just feels special. Idea says, let's think practically. What if it's sick? So Idea would like us to feed it and then let it free. We could also cook it and eat it, or we could keep it as a symbol of hope and take turns taking care of it. We're going to once again follow the clan here and feed it and then let it free. You may be right. Let it live free. Radiant future. 30 people got a new status. Placated. All right. So let's put a couple more people in here. And I want to make sure that I build another water still. Can I put it like somewhere else? No, I guess not. We'll put it down here next to this other one then. Like that, I guess. And we need to put a house out here too. Definitely need a couple houses out here actually. Ouch. That looks painful to try and fit housing in here. We'll need more than a couple, but for now, a couple. Now that we did hacksaw, we can knock this down for more wood and rubbish. Rubbish? What the heck was that? Don't ask. 2 people went to work there. We have 5 idle people now. I don't want to assign them all out to work, but I'm going to put a 6th person in here, since these tents will hold... Wait, they only hold 2? No, they hold 3. Okay, good. These tents hold 3, so we'll put 6 out there. That way they can live locally. Global stock limit reached. Global stock limit reached. Yeah, we got plenty of food now. Now we just need to get water going. And that's the stock with 2 storages. Just to kind of keep that in mind. Let's renovate this house, too. It's going to cost 250, but I want to renovate the house. And I think we'll probably knock this down as well. That'll give us a little bit more wood. Let's go in here. Planks already? I guess. But I do want to do this logging hut. It's kind of the next beginning tech we hadn't unlocked yet. Anything else that's kind of early? These are kind of like, you can see they're like fishing dock becomes a fishing wharf. Forager's hut becomes a forager's house. Field kitchen becomes a kitchen. Shellfish outpost could be interesting, but it's a separate thing. So I kind of wanted to do, and we should be getting close to doing this one too, I hope. Marked path where people will walk faster than an open space. Hey, that could be useful. Medium storage could really be useful. Maybe we should do that. Let's take a look here real quick, though. We could also go up to a shack or get the medical tent or the herbal station. I think we can start with the medium storage and go from there, though. That thing spends too many of our points. Okay, we're out. All right, so now people will live here. Assuming that's the closest housing to their job, they will live there. Clean that up. Clean that up. We can clean that up. That's a large rubbish pile we're collecting. Clean this one up. Is there any, we need a welding torch to gather these crashed cars. Go there. Some more tokens and things there, so that'd be good. Piles of rubble? Rubble bricks, let's do that. Actually, that might be, yeah, something you can gather with this, so I should have done like this instead. We don't need a whole lot of rubble yet because we're not really using it. But let's get some of this rubbish. Yeah, they're down to their last token again. So we should probably do that. Well, we need to do a couple things, I guess. Medium storage. Can we just click and upgrade? Yeah, upgrade here. And can we do that up here too? No, we don't have enough rubble. Alright, Barney. Give us some rubble. Down here. And we also got an extra search flag too. A lot of wood we can get now that we have that hacksaw upgrade. It gives us the option for a lot more wood. So we want to do that, but not just yet. All these shrubs and things. I did want to go in though and look at. I don't remember what category it was under. The academy. I want to do that, and then. My next thing... I'm not sure yet. Let's put down a logging hut. Not that we need it, because we've got plenty of wood to pick up, but I'm going to put it down anyway. Access to wood is the first step to rebuilding our world. Can't wait to see what we achieve tomorrow. I didn't have any workers for it anyway. I'm going to halt production there anyway, because it's the thing. This also took more workers, so if we don't need that many workers, we can back it down again. We probably don't, but for now, we'll leave them there. Learning environment for people to develop their specialization. So we did that, but we need to actually toggle this now to Academy mode. And then they'll start studying these books, which we have a bunch of. They just took 3 out, so we had 8 to start with. Building modes and experience. In this panel, you can choose an operation mode from the drop-down list. Each mode is an alternative function of the building. And so that's how you get the ability to study different things. And what this will do, to check the clan's experience, press the clan profile button at the bottom of the screen. That's here. So we have 5,000 out of 10,000 experience toward another specialization point. The experience gained at the academy is displayed here. It can be used to advance a clan specialization, which allows to assign specialized workers to buildings. So we need to gain 5,000 experience points here again. We'll do that by reading these books. Each one will gain us 10,000, so that's good. We have 8, so that's 80,000. Excellent. And there they are carrying three of those books, and there's 5 left. So they will do that. What we have over here, let's go ahead and do that. We needed to give 100 water to unlock that. That's a little bit of an oof, but that's okay. Ooh, crashed cars there too. Yeah, we knew about that. Pile of rubble. Rubble bricks. We could collect those anytime. Might not hurt to collect some more of that stuff. Let's see. What else do we have? Ooh, there's some rubbish out there. Some of that. There's some herbs here. Should pick those up. Do some of the foliage there too. And we're full again. Too many tasks. I think I'll back this one down to like 9. And up this one to 8. That way we can have a little bit more in here. But that means I need to also build them another tent. Because that's too many people down here. Or out here. Why you not let me click? Okay, fine. Oh, there's herb bushes here. Okay. Ooh, what did you find? Prepper cache. Chief, we found what you'd call a prepper cache in one of the buildings. There's some equipment in the first room and a headless skeleton holding a shotgun. It seems the corpse is guarding the entrance to the basement. We might be able to find a lot of equipment and food there. The whole place looks quite eerie, so we chose to come to you and ask what to do, rather than act on our own. What do you think of it all? So, Idea says, what are we waiting for? A prepper's cache such as this is a perfect place to scrape up loads of useful stuff. Let's do it. We can take only the things we can extract safely and leave the basement untouched. We can't do this because we don't have this erudition level 2, but otherwise we could take anyone who knows anything about explosives or security and check the basement for booby traps. 3, there's no point in being afraid of someone who is already dead. Open the basement. Or there's no point in taking any chances. Get out of there and barricade the door. Well, so the our faction here will be happy with 1 or 3. I'm guessing if we do this one, we might lose somebody. But on the other hand, it sounds like fun. So let's do that one. Chief, you won't believe it. When we opened the basement, the whole place went up in flames. It looks like that prepper nutcase turned his whole stash into a trap. We managed to salvage some of the stuff before it burned down, but our guys got badly burned and ended up in the hospital. 30 people were placated, 7 saved food, 3 potable water, 7 medications, 6 radio batteries, and 3 members of Radiant Future are affected by injured. Injured. Okay. We still need to do this, but we will do that as soon as we can, I guess. I keep skipping it. Set down there, rubble in the water. Long travel time to home, yeah. We're working on it. Crime has dropped for now. Radiant Future are ready to develop their specialization. So we got the point we needed, and the game wants us to do Fortitude. Physical strength, stamina, and endurance. Fortitude allows your people to work more efficiently in jobs like catching fish for safe food, collecting rubbish or scrap in sorting stations, or extracting coal in charcoal mounds. So we're going to do Fortitude and improve our specialization. That puts us at level 1 of Fortitude now. And that satisfies another tick here. And now we just need to put somebody in a Fortitude spot, which global stock limit reached there. How about oof? I had to upgrade fishing wharf, forager house, or sorting lodge. Let's do the fishing wharf. That means we need to go into the tech tree. And is it here? Yeah, fishing wharf. We don't have the tech points yet. We do have one of those coins, though. So at some point, we can switch this back into the other mode to get some more research tokens. I know they live in a place where they can't... They've got a house to build here. They just need to build it. Tent. They just need to build it. No more free space for rubbish. That's a bunch of rubbish. My strongest memory of the event is that incredible aurora, like the sky was on fire. So beautiful and so frightening. We finished the tent, that's good, and we finished searching a place. We could knock this place down. We don't really have the workers for it, though. This is all just going to give various materials. Yeah, we're full of rubbish now. Radiant Future ready to develop another specialization. I don't know which one I want to choose here, so we should take a look at which ones might make sense. We already have Discipline, level 1. An ability to concentrate and work in a systematic, orderly way. This one allows your people to work more efficiently in jobs like collecting scrap, cutting wood, and making rubble in brickyards, or charcoal in charcoal mounds. Knowledge obtained through study or research. Erudition allows your people to work more efficiently in jobs like collecting water or herbs, creating medications in apothecaries, and conducting research in academies or producing concrete in cement factories. Expression. An ability to add personality and flair to your work. Expression influences most work connected with food production, like safe food in kitchens and bakeries. Or we can do another Fortitude, or Precision, striving for accuracy and thoroughness in work. Precision allows your people to work more efficiently in jobs like harvesting soybeans on farms or recycling plastic. Okay, so there's a plastic later. I think we should do the Erudition one. And then we have to get to 80,000 for the next one, so I don't think we get there. Maybe we do, because it's kind of expanding, but it's counting the points we earned before. So maybe we do. Although I guess I can toggle this back and forth without issue, perhaps. I'll let that tick once more, and then I think I'm going to switch it back to standard mode. There's that coin. That'll get us a few more points, and tokens, rather, research tokens. And then we can move forward. Yeah, you're full of trash. What else can we build? Anything else we need to build? I don't think so. Yes, I know storage is overstocked. Thank you. Let's do, let's wait for that to finish. Which it just did. Or did it? It did not yet. It's 40%. Okay. And then we'll turn it back to Academy mode. Picked up some more books. And then let's do this. And go into Fishing Wharf. Develop that. And then I don't need to build it. I just need to go to the existing fishing dock and upgrade it to a wharf. I think that expands the range as well as probably puts another spot for a worker. Or for a worker. Oh, I know what spot it adds. I'll show you what spot it adds. And it's nighttime again already. Building isn't operational. That's because it's full. Broaden your horizons. Just look at us. A while ago, we were a bunch of ragged tramps. Forgive the language, but I also mean myself. And now we're like a well-oiled survival machine. At this rate, we might not even need the rebirth power plant for civilization to be, well, reborn. But we will find it, and this will be our renaissance. Big words again, I know, but I'm just so excited that I can't help myself. We get 9 research tokens from that. We also can use the reclaimed radio tower. We did solve these, but I'll show you what the 4th one does in a moment. I've learned that this power plant was a part of an experimental project, a joint venture between the private sector and the government. That's why there's so much military remains in the area, including a nearby radio tower. Some of the scouts that were sent to this area are yet to be found. They should have a radio receiver on them, though. If we can get the tower up and running, we might be able to contact them. On top of that, if we need more manpower, we might be able to reach other people in the area with the radio transmissions. We've already seen signs that we're not alone in this area. Restore the radio tower and use the radio tower to locate the remaining groups of scouts. The road together. Integrate other clans into the community. We need to work together toward one goal under one leader, you. Human nature and its many challenges will be your first real obstacle. Okay, so pause for a moment. If we come into here, the fishing shack, you can see that it added a person into this fortitude slot. And that's what I was talking about as that 4th solution here. Oh, there's a song with lyrics. Interesting. So it must have taken one of the workers out of this side and put them into this side. But I think what I'm going to do is knock this down by 1, put that up, and then we can take a look at the old radio tower and search. Nobody's even living here because it's too far away from other work. Okay, and now we can reclaim the radio tower. And it looks like you should do that from here, but you actually kind of get this as part of the investigation at the radio tower itself. It's kind of a weird thing to be in the tech tree, given that, but it works. Any more rubble? Some herbs there. We could pick those up. Not that we can use them really yet, but I'm not really worrying about rubbish so much because we have a lot. And then work pause because it got to be nighttime again. How much fish is left in range? Those 2, 3 spots. Okay. Do those replenish? Or is that just the last of it? Restoring communication in the area gives me more hope that maybe we can survive and make life more normal. Then I saw there was a clan is ready to develop their specialization. I saw another thing too, but that's okay. I think maybe the next one we should do is expression. Like get a bunch to level 1. I don't need this one yet. I think we should do this one. Use a radio tower to locate the remaining groups of scouts. So we need to do a transmission first, and that's going to cost us 1 battery. And we're seeking anything. We got a message back from over here. Radio, live transmission. Huzzah! The radio tower is up and running again. I knew it. Turns out it was built by a company owned by Ivo Garza, the head honcho behind the Rebirth program. He used to be a big shot before the event. Also, famously, a very hard man who liked his drink. But let's not delve into the past too much and stay focused on the future. Using the radio tower will bring us even closer to it. Restore the radio tower and use the radio tower to locate the remaining groups of scouts. 11 research points for that. The Pathfinders. There was a group of scouts I sent to the area some time ago to confirm if the Rebirth power plant was really here. They've settled here, finding shelter in a former factory site. We were able to get a hold of them using the radio tower. They want to join our community, even though they don't know you or your people. I tried to tell them it wasn't going to be very impressive, but they seemed very excited to have some new people to talk to. So we need to reach the group of scouts located in the former factory and bring the newcomers back to the settlement. And Idea says, I wonder if the factory holds anything interesting. So for that, we need to actually go and prepare an expedition. That's going to need 3 people, 9 water and 9 food. And we can also increase the rations, but we need to actually get the people allocated for it first. So let's back down a few of these people. Oops, wrong thing. That are in the storages, and that way we have the people that work here. And I think I want to send them with a few extra rations. Maybe go out for 10 days. Yeah, let's do it. And then we are putting down a storage, effectively. And it needs to be put down within the land here, next to the factory. So we're just going to put it over here. There's an industrial hall here. There's some scrap here. The factory itself, of course. But we can't do anything here until we get this expedition out there. So let's get that started, get that going, and get that done. So take them a little bit to show up to work, and then, oh, there they go. So they'll switch between a boat and on foot as they travel. I saw a siskin the other day. Thought they were long extinct. But you can see they're kind of going across the land as much as they can. Then they'll get back on the boat here and continue on their way down here. People in the water still live too far from their workplace. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. We can't get a tent really any closer. So you're just going to have to deal. And they're almost out of fish. Okay, so they are expiring. Pathfinder camp crew is currently idling and waiting for instructions. People in the water still... Yeah, we know that part too. Alright, so the Pathfinder camp crew. What do we want them to do? This is kind of just like you're working any other storage. So we're going to start by searching for people in the factory. And then I think they can also... Oh, Oak Hill survivors. We are neighboring families from Oak Hill who survived the event in a prepper shelter. A few years after the disaster, the facility's ventilation system began to fail, and we were forced to come to the surface. We have a lot of technical knowledge, and due to years spent in harsh shelter conditions, we are used to eating less than other people. Whatever tomorrow brings, we deeply believe that our primary goal should be rebuilding the old world. Factory talks. There are people living here. They have lived here for a few months now, tough ones. Yet now some of them, hired to this place, would like to join us. In exchange for being accepted to our settlement, they offer valuable medicines. So let's accept them, of course. And the people of Oak Hill survivors have slightly different worldview, but at least they understand us. So they are A man standing by idly is getting food for nothing. Find your people some work. Let them earn their keep. So they are what? They are... Where? Worldviews are similar to ours. Can I see this, I think, maybe? Yeah. So their worldview is... Wait, where's that at? Old World Unity. Ours is New World Unity. So it's similar because it's still Unity, but they are more Old World style, which puts them in that point on this quadrant model, and it puts us in that quadrant. So it's similar, but not totally the same. So let's also explore this. Low rations. We took 10 days worth of rations. Should we... Maybe. Oh, we have to develop district marker. Where do we get that? I mean, technology-wise, I'm sure. District marker. So we might not be able to do a district marker just yet. Growth, probably. Just guessing. District marker. No. Exploration? Could be there, yeah. That would also make sense. I could also be missing it at any given time. District maker? District maker. I may have misread it, but it's there, which means we'd have to do the Pathfinder speed boost. Oopsie. Shouldn't have done that way. Exploration. But also... wood cutting station. Yeah, also we need a wood cutting station, which is, I don't know where. So we're gonna have to eventually pull out of this, but we want to gather as much as we reasonably can down here. Reasonably, and then head back as best we can. Ooh, yeah, that'd be fun, but area's unreachable because we need diving equipment. So we'll try to clear this out as best we can. There's some food and water here, so that'll sustain us for a little bit longer. And then there's this. And then once we've done that, then we'll have to come back home. Because we'll have to bring those people back for this. But yeah, we have to have that district maker. It does say maker there. In order to do anything with that. Let's see. Have you exhausted all the fish yet? Not quite, but close. Not quite, but close. And then you're complaining about walking time? Yeah. Maybe we need to work on the shack then? Why not? And see if we can upgrade one of these to a shack to house more people. Shelters 4. Only costs 25 rubble. Let's do both of those then. And do them fastly. Oh, you're idle again? You're not idle, you're searching. You better be searching. Oh, you don't have any storage for that? Resource limit reached. Yeah, okay. Well, they canceled that one. Actually, cancel both of them. And let's just return back home with everything we've got. We should probably put up another storage on this main area, though. With these new people. We could do a small or a medium. We could also just upgrade this one. Yeah, let's upgrade that one, actually. First. What else is over here? Knock those down anytime. Looks like we've hit pretty much the edge of our landmass here. Ooh, what's that? Gas station ruins. Collapsed roof. There's some stuff over here. Commercial ruins. I'm assuming we have to do another scan with the radio tower. Which I guess we can do. But I'm going to wait for this group to come back. And maybe the game will guide us to there. Full disclosure, this is as far as I made it in my test game, so At this point, we are in new territory. Relations between Oak Hill survivors and Radiant Futures have started to deteriorate. So how do we improve those relations? Maybe just getting them here and getting them housed would be good. Maybe we should upgrade some of these other houses to shacks if we had the rubble. Maybe we should do some rubble gathering if we have some more rubble we can gather. We can do some herbs. There's some rubble out there. Some rubble out there. I'm ignoring the plastic, although maybe I shouldn't. Eventually we should, though, research Sorting Lodge, which will let us gather either rubble or rubbish. One or the other, though, not both at the same time. They're still gathering fish. Oh, no, the fish is coming back. I'm pretty sure those numbers have gone up. So it kind of goes up and down then, which is kind of similar to the other resources where the random little bits just pop up every so often. You can also look at TNT. If any of these will give rubble. Yeah, Sorting Lodge. Mayhaps we should do a Sorting Lodge. Where's our expedition team up? Right there. Let's go faster. They can land. Things aren't getting any better between Oak Hill survivors and Radiant Future. I hope you have an idea how to make this work. So new people, new resources. We have a cough. The Pathfinders. We brought the scouts to our new settlement. They confirmed what I had assumed. We are not alone in the area. They also had some interesting insight about the situation in the city right after the event. Supposedly, when the dam started flooding the area, a clash between civilians and the military started. Ivo Garza was the main responsible person. Alright, so 10 research points. I don't mean to alarm you, but people are coming down with an abdominal pain and vomiting. It seems to be contagious. I think it started after the people ate some dead animals that were just lying out in the sun. However, people are blaming the power plant for poisoning the water. Well, I consider myself a scientist, and I can tell you it's not the case. It's a cold fusion reactor, perfectly safe. We need to get this under control as quickly as possible. So we need to do well-being and medical tent and or herbal station, I think. Medical facility provides people with primary health care, distributes medications to people, and cures them from infections. Seriously sick people require more time in medicine to get better. Let's develop that and build one. I want to build it over here by this place we restored, so they'll go live there instead. We can't build there, though. It's too crowded over here with stuff, trees and stuff. Alright, can I knock those trees down? No, I need the logging hut turned down to do so. Which I don't know that I'm ready to do yet, but I guess maybe we should. Let's do that. Put 2 people in there. And I want to turn this into isolation ward. Isolates diseased people in order to slow down the spread of an epidemic. No resources within range of the fishery. Clan relations. They are neutral with each other. Okay. We need to turn this back to standard mode to work on those tokens. We had 2 of them. And I think we just need to back the people out of this and then build another fishing wharf someplace else. There's some fish down here. Pause for a minute. There's some unknown fish over there. There's some fish over here too. Let's do down here, I think. If I can figure out where to put it. Right in there, I guess, or over here. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's do over here. We'll probably need to try and get another house down here then, too. Can I fit this in somewhere over here? Right in there, maybe? There we go. Alright, build, build, build. We have 3 people with that are sick. They should all be being treated. They are. And they're isolated, so fully recovered, so we shouldn't get any more sick people, I don't think. The speed with which the disease is spreading is really concerning. We need to find the source and act swiftly. There we go, and they're all healthy now. We do have some homeless people, which I think... Nope, still have some homeless people. Shack, illness, fishing wharf, 3 people went to work there. Alright, so we need a little bit more housing. I think I'll put them over here. Because we should probably do some exploration or something over here. Plus I can assign more people back to this then. 10 maybe. And you can see too that they are from the other faction, which is good to make them start working together. Alright. And now we could research scrap. Oops, I keep right-clicking to clear the message down here. But we could also look at maybe a forager house, or even better, the sorting lodge, I think. And we can build one, or we can upgrade the existing one. I think we should probably do both. Sorting lodge. Put one down here, so we can pick up not the rubbish, but the rubble. Wait, where's the rubble? No, out here for this rubble. That's right. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. And I definitely want it in rubble mode. Oh, we are getting sick people still. Herbal station. Makeshift pharmaceutical workshop. Standard operation mode. And then we can either make it do thermite, skilled pharmacist, or alcohol production. Alright, we'll do herbal station as well, and build that. I'd like to build it over here too, but I don't know if I can find a spot to fit it in right. That'll work, I guess. Our freedoms might be our downfall. Okay. You need to contain the disease to save the rest of us. I have them contained. We have an isolation wards. To all those who say we cling too much to the past, I always say that at least everything stood on its own instead of rotting in the water like our future. And things aren't getting any better between Oak Hill Survivors and Radiant Future. Yeah, we're working on that part. That's the tough part. Okay. Fishing hut is totally inoperational. I need to just turn it off. And the fish did come back, so we should put 3 people back, or 2 people back in there. We only have 1 fortitude person. We have to do specialization level 2, I guess, to get one of those. I guess. So I guess we should. Yeah, I have them covered. They're fine. Thank you, game. Revive the epidemic. We're working on it. We could use the medication we have, but we don't have that much. We have 25. I guess it's not little. So we could use medications. We don't have anything to do. Should we do another transmission? I don't know. You're picking up rubble. What's that for? District information. Floodland. Rubbish. Rubbish. Introduction. Event choices. Once in a while you will encounter a story event, often with different choices. Those choices can be approved or disapproved by different clan chiefs. Hovering over a choice highlights the chiefs who approve it. You should include yourself into any attempts of social organization, otherwise it might come back to bite you in the ass. Hovering over a chief's portrait will highlight their preferred choice as well. So if we highlight each chief, you can see that they both like number 1 here. So grassroots games. Hey leader, things have been relatively calm lately, so we've been trying to get some kind of league together. Nothing amazing, we don't even know what game to play yet. We just want to start getting competition going again. You know, good old rough and tumble. You can't spell sportsmanship without sport, right? What do you think? Can we come up with some official teams? Seems like a good idea to do it officially. They both like that idea. I think we need to focus on more important things, or people can play sports, but let's not set up official leagues. Let's go with this. Maybe that'll help them get along a little better, too. Because this is a good idea. Great. It will definitely help us relieve stress and get to know each other better. We get 17 Oak Hill survivors placated, which is all we have there, and 30 Radiant Future placated as well. That's all 47 of our people are now placated. At least the people are happy, even if they don't get along, I guess. We shall see. But I also just looked at the clock, and we probably should finish up here for today and return to the game in another episode and continue advancing through the technology, continue working on setting up different things, maybe getting another one of those fortitude workers in here, and also we can work on upgrading the rubbish sorting hut here to the next level, the sorting lodge. We need more mess though, more rubbish, but we can also gather some more of that too. And then the third building that was gonna be that could affect, I think, is the forager. So we can also get the forager house as well and have another spot for a fortitude person in here. But we can do that at another time. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.